No one tells you what happens after a dream comes true. When the degree is done, the friends move away, and suddenly it's just you, alone in the big city that once felt magical. Hi, I'm Saya and welcome back to my channel. This video is part 2 of my Moving to London series, and if you have not watched part 1, please go watch. And if you are not subscribed already, please subscribe right now because I have big plans for us. Anyway, let's dig in. I had never felt as alone or lost as I was after I moved out of the uni. Like I had nothing left in me. No motivation, no excitement, no energy to do anything. It was too much, too quiet. Okay, now I can laugh about it because I have been through it. But back then, it was dark. So after moving out of the uni, I was living in a shared apartment, trying to figure out rent, bills, job applications, all adult stuff. But honestly, real struggle was not actually outside, it was inside me, which I didn't know at that time. I was feeling low, lonely, depressed. I had no will to do anything. You say it, I felt it. Then, of course, how we deal with these situations. I put myself into emotional eating. I was so sensitive that a tiny thing would make me cry my eyes out. I can't believe myself. It was a traumatic phase, and if anyone watching this ever feels like that, please don't lock yourself away. Don't isolate, talk to someone, go out, move your body. Anything. Just don't stay stuck in the silence. I was still in London though. So somehow, between the chaos, there was small pockets of fun. Nights out, coffee walks, moments that reminded me that life is still happening. But oh my god, that job search. If you have ever applied jobs, you already know the pain. The rejections, the ghosting, the we'll get back to you emails that never come. I genuinely don't know what these companies want sometimes. Like, I still have a job and I don't know how I did it. Because seriously, where are these jobs? Everyone is either making money online or some are still figuring it out. It feels impossible sometimes. Anyway, that phase was brutal. Hundreds of rejections, living alone, feeling stuck. Having good friends help in such situations, but I didn't had any at that time because I was still new to London. And let's be real, uni life is mostly about fun and not deep connections. If there's one thing I learned from that, it's like the world out there is selfish. People come and go and not everyone's meant to stay. And in times like that, when you are still trying to build a serious life for yourself, you don't need distractions. You just need someone real who understands you, supports you, who cares for you. But sometimes you don't get that, and you learn how to be that person for yourself, and that's the best thing to happen to you. Then came my first full-time job, and I thought, now I'm a corporate girly. That's when real life actually hits, not the Instagram life. And suddenly I was working a 9 to 6, figuring out taxes, paying rent, laundry, and trying to remember who I actually am. Some days I felt I was on the top of the world. Other days I cried on the way home. That job taught me how to show up even when you are tired, unsure, or lonely. It was actually my introduction to adulthood, raw, unfiltered, and necessary. After months of struggling and going through my depressed phase, I finally decided enough. I'm gonna make the most of my time in London because I am in London. I started exploring the city, doing things I had never done before, trying new cafes, walking through streets like I was in a movie in my Delulu, and discovering hidden corners of London. Of course, not everything was perfect. There were always problems and there always hard in life. Bills piled up, work was hard, then loneliness kicks in once in a while. But slowly, I began noticing the small wins, the moments that reminded me life is beautiful, even in chaos. Then comes moving into the apartment. It was a turning point. For the first time, I had a space that was truly mine. Quiet, safe, calm, and where I can build everything from scratch and however I want, with all freedom and all me. I started building routines, cooking, journaling, exercising, creating content. Those little habits slowly healed me. I learned to enjoy my own company like never before, to feel okay with silence, and to take care of myself like no one has ever before. Between work and routines, I started traveling. Some trips with friends, some solo. And this time I wasn't running away. I was exploring, learning, seeing the world. Each trip reminded me how big the life really is and how much more is out there to experience. Looking back now, I realize that those years weren't just about building a life in London. They were about building me. I faced heartbreak, confusion, loneliness, rejection, fear, and slowly I got through it. I healed, I learned, I grew. London broke me open, but it also gave me strength I didn't know I had. I am so proud of that 21-year-old who made this decision to move to a different continent alone and decided to do everything by herself. She didn't know how, but she did it anyway. And I am an adult now, sadly, with life experiences, ups and downs, best and worst. I am on a journey of becoming the highest version of myself. I know we all are. 4 years in London. 4 years of growing, falling, failing, learning and becoming. If you are watching this and you are confused about what now, it's okay. You are not behind. You are just becoming. And remember, the journey isn't about destination. It's about who you are becoming along the way. And this is my story of 4 years of moving to London. And I'm still surviving and growing and learning and experiencing life alone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you watch the part 1 and part 2 of my journey. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.